the legend nameplate comes back with more ferocity and strength than ever. Ferrari 849 Testarossa debuts worldwide as the Italian brand's new plug-in hybrid halo to replace the SF90 Stradale and Spider. Due to arrive next year with coupe and Spider bodywork, this new halo model will be fitted with an entirely new twin-turbo V8 engine coupled with 3 electric motors to deliver a staggering 1,035 horsepower combined output. It's one of the strongest production cars to ever sport the prancing horse logo, and one that brings even more over-the-top performance than its forebear, the SF90XX Stradale. A combustion engine, though, powers the 849 Testarossa. It's been completely redesigned for the current generation. It's got new cylinder heads, exhaust manifolds, and the biggest turbos to ever be used in a production Ferrari, which alone crank out 819 horsepower. They are assisted by a sophisticated hybrid system of 3 electric motors, 2 on the front axle, 1 between transmission and engine. The 2 front motors assist with the precision torque vectoring as they sharpen responsiveness and agility. Although disengaging above 130 miles per hour, the third motor continuing to help further up in the range of speeds, the full hybrid system continuing to be involved well into the high-end performance range of the vehicle. It's powered by a 7.45 kilowatt-hour battery that provides up to 15 miles of electric-only operation. In EV mode, the front wheels are exclusively driving but up to 80 miles per hour. For an eerie front-wheel drive Ferrari sensation, cruising around town in silence. But relax, and the 849 Testarossa is dead flat-out rocket ship with a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of only 2.2 seconds, and a 124 miles per hour speed in 6.3 seconds. The coupe and Spider models both top officially at 205 miles per hour at full-out efforts, the Spider sacrificing a bit of pace through added weight. All 4 wheels receive power from an 8-speed dual-clutch F1 box, which promises lightning acceleration and instant torque delivery. Testarossa is a name steeped in history at Ferrari, harking back to the 1950s when it was employed to describe the red-painted cylinder heads of some of Maranello's most potent racing engines. It gained immortality in the 1984 road car that was a 1980s and 1990s cultural icon. For this iteration in the modern era, Ferrari does make it plain that the use of the name isn't a nostalgic nod, but a nod to the car's status as the most powerful production model in the centerline lineup, short of limited production hypercars like the F80. The red valve covers with the signature styling proudly continue that tradition. In terms of appearance, the 849 Testarossa has less to do with retro copying and more to do with a futuristic interpretation in bold. Unlike Lamborghini's Countach revival, which deliberately mirrored its predecessor's proportions, this Ferrari bears little resemblance to the classic 1980s icon. The exterior, crafted under the direction of design chief Flavio Manzoni, draws inspiration from 1970s Ferrari sports prototypes and even aeronautical themes. The effect is a visually striking silhouette with angular, jagged lines, vast intakes sweeping onto the doors, and a cab-forward stance that is reminiscent of the 512S. The bridge positioned horizontally between the headlights is novel, taking its cues from the 1980s Ferrari, but offering a decidedly modern spin. Overall, the 849 Testarossa shares some visual kinship with the SF90 and the SP3 Daytona, yet possesses enough unique flair to stand apart as a new design statement rather than a simple facelift. Inside, the cabin reflects Ferrari's latest design philosophy with a focus on driver engagement and modern ergonomics. The gearshift is a nod to old-school gated manuals in ultra-thin contemporary form. Physical switches are back to the steering wheel, a decision that will surely please purists who despised previous touch-sensitive layouts. The cabin is split by a cavernous center sail that creates a sense of separation between driver and passenger. digital screens presenting in-depth telemetry to the driver, and perhaps frightening presentations to the passengers. Comfort seats or track buckets are also available as seating for drivers who desire an even more aggressive track experience. As a launch celebration, Ferrari marks the model's introduction with two special exterior colors. Rosso Fiammante provides an innovative reinterpretation of the classic Rosso Corsa paint with metallic flake, creating a dark, handsome pink, glossy appearance in daylight. Giallo Ambra delivers a deep, amber-infused tones designed to bring an air of heritage and of the natural world. Interior can be specified with new Giallo Sienna Alcantara trim to complement the exterior hues. Buyers will also be offered several wheel designs and the opportunity to personalize their cars extensively through Ferrari's bespoke program. For the compulsive performance enthusiast, the Assetto Fiorano package takes the 849 Testarossa a step further. This track-specific spec is 30 kilograms lighter thanks to titanium springs, light carbon fiber components, and an empty interior. Adaptive suspension is replaced by non-adaptive multimatic dampers, and the revised aero package doubles rear downforce via twin wings. Customers with this top-of-the-line trim also have the option for exclusive paint liveries, exclusive interior specifications, and Michelin Cup R2 tires. Pricing remains under wraps, but industry expectations place it comfortably above the SF90's starting figure of around $470,000. Given its position as Ferrari's Ultimate Series production plug-in hybrid, the price premium seems inevitable. Deliveries of both coupe and Spider variants are set to commence next year, marking the arrival of one of Maranello's most advanced and capable road cars to date. The Ferrari 849 Testarossa is the ultimate fusion of heritage, performance, and technology. With record-breaking hybrid power output, combined with styling reminiscent of the past, but deeply placed in the future, it is a clear declaration of intent from Ferrari for its electrified future. For those who are able to get their hands on one, this thing is not only about pace and theater, but also a direct connection to one of the most evocative names in Ferrari history, brought thunderously into the present.